Diaries. My name is Chrissy. I am sorry that light is extremely bright. Um, Hopefully it doesn't fall and collapse on me. Um, okay. Okay. So sorry about that. Um, Welcome to Diabetic Diaries. My name is Chrissy. I have posted a couple videos before, but I haven't really got too involved in making my channels yet. I am involved with this channel called Diabetic Diaries and another channel called Adopted and Tortured. Um, and I kind of like, and I enjoy doing this, so I may even eventually make more channels, and I will link my other channels in the description below so that you can check them out. And if you're interested, of course, you can subscribe, like, and share, whatever you may want to do. Today's video, even though I'm posting this on my Diabetic Diaries video, or on my Diabetics Diaries channel, it's going to be a little different of a video today. I'm going to explain my infertility dash pregnancy issues that I have had. I'm pretty sure concerning due to my diabetes. My blood sugars have not always been great until recently. Within the past 2 years, I've taken pretty well care of myself. Before that, I was in and out of DKA and comas, 3 altogether. I ended up with sepsis not that long, about a year and a half ago, something of the sorts. And since I have been, since I got married the first time, at age 19, I and my ex-husband at the time, who is now deceased, we tried to get pregnant. We tried and we tried and we tried and conceived a couple times. Of course, ending in chemical pregnancies, chemical miscarriages. So anybody who has tried to conceive or has had trouble conceiving, whether they are diabetic or not, there are so many reasons that people have trouble conceiving. I just think my blood sugars and my health altogether was one of the reasons I was having such trouble and how I have had such trouble. I'm going to explain to you, though, within the last week what has been going on. Actually, I would say I'd take about 2 weeks because we did actually try this past month, with ovulation tests. And I ovulated. My tests were positive for 2 to 3 days straight. And we baby danced on those days. And about a week or so later, I started feeling twinges in my, my pelvic area. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe, the first time, hey, it's cool. I doubted it in the back of my mind. I doubted it, but of course, would be totally happy if that was the case. So eventually, once I was 10 DPO, which is 10 days past ovulation, I took a pregnancy test. The first pregnancy test I took was a Clearblue Plus. This one shows the plus or the negative, showing either pregnant or the not pregnant, and then the control line. Okay, I'm hoping you can pick this up. This, like I said, I don't know if you can see it all too well. But it is a very faint positive. Maybe if I can get the light on it just a little bit more. Let's see here. This light is so touchy that it falls over easy. Woo! Like I said, it falls over easy. Well, anyway, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a very faint positive there. And I got 2 of these. That was upside down. I got 2 of these. And they both showed up faintly positive on this test. And I got excited. Of course, I had to call my mom, and I had to tell her, hey, Mom, guess what? You know, hey, Dad, guess what? And I got really excited because I took 2 of them, and both were faintly positive. The same day, it wasn't even 2 hours later, I went to my doctor's office. I went to the lab to get my blood drawn, my H2G, and a few hours later they called me back and told me that I was not pregnant. And I was crushed. I was absolutely crushed. I was very heartbroken. I do not suggest ever buying these pregnancy tests. They're Clearblue Plus. Let me see if I can get that light back up here again. I don't edit my videos, so I'm so sorry if this is, you know, I want you guys to be able to see the real me, and so on, and without, you know, faking who I am or cutting stuff out of my videos, because, gosh, goodness. So, I would not recommend, like I said, these tests, to anybody, especially if, you are TTCing, which is trying to conceive, because there's a good chance it will give you a bunch of excitement and a bunch of false excitement at that, if you are not pregnant. Now, I do hear that if you are pregnant, they do read in good results. I don't know about that. I'm not real sure how that works. I have to, you know, if that's the case with those or not. So this morning, okay, so I'm 2 days late for my AF, which is Aunt Flo, and so I was like, okay, maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe for some reason the test was negative. It was, you know, the blood test or whatever was negative, you know, whatever, for some reason. So I go to Dollar General, and I get, gosh, I don't know what these are called. I think they're like First Step or some shit like that. And as you can see, this was clearly negative. There is sort of like a shadow line, but I can tell it's a shadow from inside the test because it's too close to the actual test line, or control line, I guess is what you would call it. And to be sure, I took another test. I am a test-taking freak. I actually enjoyed taking the test, to be quite honest. I just wish that they would come back as positive and not negative. But as you can see with this one, let's see here. Okay, so as you can see with this one, it is also negative. There is a dark shadow line where the test line is supposed to be, but it has no color. So I am assuming that is evaporation, an evaporation line. But this is just pretty much my warning to other women who, whether you are trying to conceive or not, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to fix that. So this light, or this test, these tests or whatever, as far as the false positive one, I wouldn't recommend. Blue dye tests, I've heard, are not that great to begin with. I hear that false positives are very common with blue dye tests, but I read up on these Clearblue tests before buying them, and I heard they were such good tests, and they were a great brand, and I was excited when I took it, and right away, it was a positive. And I'm not pregnant, so that it was pretty heartbreaking. So this is just a video, like I said, not really about type 1 diabetes. It's just a kind of a warning to other women who may find themselves in need of a pregnancy test, or find themselves wanting to conceive and trying to conceive, and what brands to trust and what brands not to trust. So that is basically it for this video. I will do a one on type 1 diabetes today also. This was just kind of an extracurricular type of video. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you lots. Bye.